friends, thanks for joining me. I did a video yesterday on making in the hoop purse charms, and so I thought today we could just do simple key fobs. And so I tried doing simple key fobs, and like in the same style that I did the purse, excuse me, the purse thingamajigger. So it has the strap inside, right? And you know, here's the back side and the front side, but I put a piece of plastic in the middle to kind of reinforce it so it doesn't curl in on itself or, you know, look all wonky. And so the plastic was fine, and the plastic I used is just from like this Barbie packaging, just regular packaging from the store, or you can go buy clear vinyl. I think it's actually clear acrylic for that. But anyways, something in the middle to kind of make it hard, stabilize it a little bit. But it kept having trouble going over that part, and it never really finished here. So I just wanted to show you, though, that this is what my intention was to begin with. We are actually going to do something a little bit different. It's not the same as what a digitized key fob would look like, and it's going to be big. It's going to be bigger than this, a couple times bigger than this. But it's still going to be cute, and you can still use it for gifts. You can actually enlarge it to the biggest and use it for a purse charm, you know, without the stuffing. All right, this was my second try after the first one, and same thing. It didn't like going over this double loop here. And the reason I was able to pull it off with the purse charm is because I didn't use plastic to stabilize things. So the plastic, and then 4 layers of this, my machine just wasn't having it. I tried to manually do it over those spots, but it still just didn't do as good of a job, and then it just didn't do it at all right there. So I thought maybe we could use the rectangle design and the heart design in conjunction with each other, and then use snap tabs. I got these from Cam Snaps. Oh, where's my thing? And here's the snap plier. I can't remember what it's called right now. Oh my gosh. But you can find these on camsnaps.com. This isn't a paid thing. This is where you get it. You get it at Cam Snaps. And you can pick a regular kind, or you can have a pretty design put on it for, I think, a couple extra bucks, which is what I did. I think it's just hydro dip, but it's gorgeous. I love it. And then these are the snaps. And I'm going to show you how to put them on at the end of this video. So we're not going to do a loop. It's not going to do this. We're going to put a snap here and a snap in the back. This is going to be loose, and we're going to put a snap on that part and a snap on this part. Excuse me. And then we're going to snap it over the key ring. So I'll show you that too. Hold on one second. All right, so first I did a die line, and I'll show you all of my moves. I'm going to make the heart bigger. That's as small as the rectangle we can make it, and it's just a tiny bit bigger than this. So I don't know if it's going to bunch or not, but I have a feeling it will. So kind of expect that. So go up here to the shapes, and we're going to go over to number 10. We're going to choose stitch number 10. We're going to choose adjust, layout, size. We're going to make that as small as we can. Oh, you know what? This one we actually have to do second. Sorry. Rewind. We want to know where our die line for our heart is going to be first, and then we're going to place the strap on top of the heart. Just trust me. Okay. Adjust, layout, size. Okay. Oh wait, we wanted to make it big. That's right. We're going to make it, we're going to do 5.6 and 6.5 like like the, oh, where is it? It's in my purse, but the purse charm. Here it is. This is the purse charm I made yesterday. And the reason why this worked okay is because I wasn't trying to put a piece of acrylic in the middle. I wasn't trying to put the plastic in there. But for a key fob, something in the middle that's sturdy is important. So we're going to do something different here. All right, let's have it do our heart. Oh, also let's bring it all the way down to the bottom. And then it'll show us where we need to place our fabric. This is called the die line. Okay, that is awesome. And so it looks like the width of the rectangle, the final width that'll let you go, it'll work actually really nice with this one, with this size. So unfortunately we can't get it smaller, but maybe you can on your embroidery machine if you don't have a brother, or if you have ways of changing that on your brother, or if you know how to change that on here, please tell me. I know a lot of stuff because I mess around a lot, but I don't really know that much stuff, and I love learning. So, okay, so now we have our die line for that. Let's get out of here. Click OK. So that was our heart shape all the way at the bottom. Now we're going to get out of here and we're going to choose number 10. We're going to choose stitch number 10. We're going to choose adjust, layout, size, small as we can. And we're just going to leave it right there in the middle and choose this button right here. It's going to tell us where it's going to be. So it's way too far down. Okay, let's just put it all the way up to the top and see what happens. I have a feeling that's what I did last time, but I didn't want to say that in case I was wrong. Oh, I almost pushed start. Yep, that's it. Oh. Well, okay. All right, so it's just a little bit taller and that's fine as well. Okay, so what we're gonna do here, we are going to put the plastic down. I'm really sorry, my neighbor picked today to cut a tree apart. And I'm not complaining because I'm gonna get a lot of those rounds, but we don't need this on the tab part, just on the heart part, okay? So put it on there. Sorry, it's so loud. So my phone cut off there, and I'm not exactly sure what I was saying, but we are going to get started finally. So let's put the strip material first, and that just has to be a little piece that's just as big as, and I'm just going to use some scrap here, a little bit bigger than your rectangle. Okay. Ooh, that's no good. I taped down my thread. Ah! Okay, so we're definitely not going to need it that low, so let's just go ahead and do that, and then let's hit start. Now, I didn't think that was going to go onto the plastic for some reason. So let's hope this works out. Let's trim this. We don't need it to be super long inside. Maybe if I had thought about it maybe I should have put it under there. So we'll do that first. This is just a trial because, like I said, the other two ideas I had, they did not work out. Okay, so let's click OK. Let's get out of here. Oops, you can't see what I see. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and delete that pattern, get out of here, and we're going to go find that heart. Regular running stitch, hit adjust, layout, and we're going to make it 5.6. Okay, and then we're going to bring it all the way down. I think I'm going to bump it up just a couple so it covers that lanyard. I mean the loop. Okay, let's see how it goes, guys. So I cut through this plastic before. I cut through it, sewn through it, but I still am a little worried right there. Oh, what a champ. Okay, I want to double check. Oh, you guys weren't even watching. Oh my gosh. Shame on me. I've done this video so many times though. I'm sorry, I'm not going to edit that out. I just wanted to make sure that this is going to be pinned down in there. Okay? You don't want a gap between this and this. It'll just be stabilizer. So you want to make sure that it gets sewn under into there, which it looks like it would have. There we go. Okay. All right. So now is the time if you want to do another, like just a letter or something. Let's go ahead and just add like a little monogram or word. Let's see what we can do with just, well, no, I don't, that'll be forever. Let's just do a D for my last name, Dual. Okay. And adjust, layout. We want it all the way at the bottom, but up a couple. So it's just a general idea. It's not going to tell you exactly where it's going to be, so I'm going to move it up just a little bit more. And then I'm just going to deal with whatever, wherever the placement is, because this is just going to be a home key, you know, that goes in our junk drawer. So, and sometimes when, oh, I don't know how it's going to do with the plastic actually, so this will be a fun experiment. And sometimes I like to use, oh, what is this stuff? This stuff. It's water-soluble stabilizer. It really makes the satin stitch really, really nice. And I didn't put it on there today mostly because I hate peeling all the little pieces of plastic off. But it looks like it's doing a just fine job. It's up there by the top, so it's jumping a lot because it doesn't like having that much thickness. I don't know if you can see that. It's like dunk, dunk, dunk. But now it's back to normal because it's not on that anymore. Oh, I love this machine so much. I can't find the key. I can't find my key. Oh, here it is. Oh my gosh. Okay, so it's going to be a lot bigger than this, but this is just a demonstration to show you how to do it. You can make your sizes up and down, anything that you want. All right, so this is what it's going to look like. That's really beautiful. That's just a font from the machine. It's the very first. My phone cut me off again, so I'm going to try to make this quick. This is just from the very first set of fonts on the machine. Okay, so now our job to finish this off, we're going to turn it upside down, and we're going to cover the whole entire thing. Okay, no, we're just covering the heart. We don't need to cover the whole thing. We're just going over the heart. Okay, and we are going to tape this on because of gravity. Really, everything that like could possibly frustrate me today has been happening. Like, I've had to do this video so many times. This thing keeps dying. I really need to do laundry, so I wanted to get this video done so I could get the laundry done, but I have to do laundry, so now there's laundry in the background of my video. There's two guys next door that picked today of all day to cut down the tree that's been in my yard for a year and a half. I'm so over all of this. Okay, so this is just on the heart part, okay? We're just going to put it right back onto the machine. And then we're going to move this over here so you can see the settings. Okay, it says finish sewing. We're going to go out here. Okay, we're going to go back to the shapes. We're going to go back to our heart. We are going to go, we can pick any of these fun stitches too. Ooh, let's do the blanket stitch. Somebody asked if we could do this or if we'd done this, if anybody used it. I don't think she was asking me specifically, but let's do size. Oh yeah, I forgot it brings you back to the middle when it does size. And then let's go all the way back down. And then this is definitely the one where I didn't go up a couple, right? Oh boy. Like I said, I've done so many of these videos, I'm not sure what I messed up on which one. And if I've covered it or not, I'm like gonna be so happy when this is done. Okay, so this has 3 layers to go through. Right here. It looks like it's doing a decent job, but maybe not so much with this faux leather. Yeah, it didn't like that. So let's see if it gave us any kind of effect at all anyways. Not really a blanket stitch effect, so let's just go back to the regular running stitch. Let's put that down, Oops, not what I meant to pick. Alright, so close. Let's get out of here. Let's pick stitch number 10, adjust layout, size. Oh yeah. Of course, because I want it to go fast, there's going to be issues. Okay, let me rethread this really quick. Oops. Okay, so this should be okay. It might have a little trouble up here. I hope it doesn't. Oh, yay! Okay. Oh, I'm so relieved. That actually stitched out. So you can see it on the back. There's our pretty stitch out. And so here's our key fob. Let's cut this off. Okay, we're going to cut from the bottom and make sure that we do like a bottleneck up here. Okay, let's go. I like to try to save as much of the material as possible. Be careful not to get too close to your stitch. Or your loop. Okay, and we can get rid of that. So if you're somebody who does a lot of in the hoop projects, what do you do with all of your scraps? Like, do you just toss it, or do you donate it, or do you work with miniatures? Like, I try to be a normal human being and, you know, consume like normal, but I also really don't like waste. I'm not, you know, like crazy no waste lifestyle. I'm not saying that's crazy. If you have it, it would be crazy for me. But I don't like to waste, so I like to know what other people do with their stuff. All right, so there's the heart. I'm not that great of a cutter. Hopefully you're a much better cutter. We're going to have the opportunity to cut right here. Let's see, where's my little scissors? The little embroidery scissors work really good for these little places. Ooh. But if you really want it to look nice, just go over it with an X-Acto knife on a cutting surface. You can get your cuts really nice. Okay, so don't do the heart, maybe. That one's really hard to get to. Okay, and then in the back. I'm just doing that because you aren't going to look at the back too much. Okay, and then we'll trim on the sides of this. We'll go. The tips of my scissors are not cutting the pieces I needed to for some reason. Hopefully you have a better setup than I do and you're not struggling as much as me. All right. I hate even saying this, but I have like auditory issues. Where some noises make me just have really hard times. Sometimes I get really overwhelmed and frustrated, and it's just a sound. It's so stupid because it's not like anybody's doing anything to me personally, but that the dual saws out there are getting to me, and I'm starting to get exhausted from it. So I'm gonna already was trying to hurry, but hopefully this will be quick. So we're going to put tabs up here, snap tabs, and then we're going to loop them through right there. Okay? Let's get all of this junk out of the way. Let's see if we can focus you down here. Okay. What's a good color for that? Probably gray, huh? Okay, so you need 1, 2 of these kind with the points. And then you need a male piece, which means it sticks out, and a female piece, which means that's what the male piece plugs into. I didn't make up the terminology. That's just what it is. You need one piece. You need an innie and an outie. All right, so with this first one, I use this thing, but use an AWL, but you want to go kind of right in the middle, and you want to work on a surface that you can poke, but poke it all the way through. That way that they're matching whenever you're done with all of this. All right, so both of the tops are going to have the tab. Okay, so we can just go ahead and do that. Sometimes if you're doing a certain kind of like a cord keeper or something, the loop, it's going to be different, where this is going to be on the inside, so you can kind of roll it over, but we're not doing that today. All right, this is the fun part. Here's the female piece. Let's get the pretty pliers, and we just kind of rock it in there. And squeeze. So that one is done. And now we put the male piece on there. Ooh, ooh, come here. We put the male piece on there. And then same thing. We just rock it into place and then give it a little squeeze. And now we have a functioning key fob from the designs on the machine without having to digitize anything. You don't have to put the plastic in the middle. That does make it a little challenging, but it also makes it really sturdy. So maybe cardstock or something like that. Just kind of think about the elements that you're going to be using this keychain in. So where is the actual key? Here we go. That's actually cute. It kind of looks like a little set. So here's the key fob. It is really big for a key, but you won't lose anything. And like I said, you can go smaller with the shape underneath, but that tab is always going to be that fat. It doesn't seem to be too bad because the snaps themselves are pretty wide. But if you want to try it this way, just don't do the plastic. You can double up, just don't give it that added layer of problems. All right, I hope this was helpful, and I hope it was fun, and please tag me and share what you create in sewing groups that I'm in on Facebook, mostly the brother related ones. Actually, pretty much only the brother related ones. So anyways, thanks for watching, and I hope you guys have an awesome day. Bye.